Heavyweight contender Amir Mansour has come out in an interview. I believe it was with On the Ropes Boxing Radio. And in this interview, he criticized Shannon Briggs and Shannon Briggs' method of trying to get a title fight by pulling all these antics and doing all this stuff with Klitschko and all this stuff on Instagram and what have you. And he ain't fighting no legitimate fighters. He's just fighting a bunch of low-level journeymen and club fighters. And Mansour's criticized that and said, look, if you want to get a title shot, don't try and leapfrog everyone and get a title shot by creating publicity. Get a title shot by earning it by fighting legit guys. Now, unfortunately, what I didn't hear from Amir Mansour in that interview was Mansour directly challenging Shannon Briggs, because Mansour is in my Facebook boxing group, and I did actually say to him, I would like to see you fight Shannon Briggs. If you and Briggs got it together and actually fought, that would be great. But so far, he hasn't challenged him. I wish he would, because I think that would be a fantastic fight for the fans. I'm not sure if Briggs is going to take it, but Amir could put pressure on Briggs to take it if he just straight up calls him out. That'd be a great fight, man. Both guys, big punchers, both guys are aggressive. Let's see what Shannon Briggs has got left. We know Amir Mansour is going to bring it. We know that he's got the stamina, all right, for a guy that's over 40 years old. I reckon he's probably got better stamina than Shannon Briggs. Briggs never had good stamina even in his prime. So right now, you can't figure that he's got good stamina. Anyway, I'd like to see that fight. That's basically what I'm saying in this video. I would like to see Mansour fight Briggs. Mansour is definitely telling the truth. Briggs is trying to leapfrog everyone and get a title shot by creating hype and publicity. But here's the thing. As I've gone into in previous videos, it seems obvious that this whole situation between Briggs and Klitschko has been staged and engineered, because other fighters who have engaged in these type of antics, which have actually been real, they've been penalized by the sanctioning bodies. And they've been, they've lost their ranking and stuff like that, and also been fined money. Whereas Briggs has done several things now to Klitschko. He's been in his gym twice. He's threw a shoe at him. He gate crashed 2 of his press conferences. He tried to get up on the podium. He's been face to face with Vladimir in the ring while Vladimir was trying to get ready for sparring, and he's confronted him and he's been very aggressive. Then he ambushed him in the restaurant and started eating food off his plate. He's done all these extremely, what would seem to be disrespectful and provocative things. And obviously the latest thing was where he ambushed Vladimir while Vladimir was, paddleboarding on the river. There's no way that you could do all those things and not get at least reprimanded by one of the sanctioning bodies. At the very least. And more than likely you would have your ranking, you would lose your ranking. You go down in the rankings for engaging in that type of activity. And you'd probably be fined as well. But the opposite has happened with Briggs. He's actually been rewarded because his ranking has gone up. Despite the fact he's been fighting these low-level journeymen, his ranking has actually gone up since he's been engaging in all these antics. That don't make no sense, people. The only way it makes sense is if this whole situation is fake and it's being manipulated, which the overwhelming evidence suggests that it is. So as much as I'd like to see Mansour fight Briggs, I can't see it happening. I can't see Briggs taking a Mansour fight when, in his mind at least, I think he truly believes that he's going to get that Klitschko fight. I think he's had talks with Klitschko behind the scenes and have said, look, we can set this up, this, that, and the other, and we just need to drum up some publicity. Briggs might still piss Klitschko off now and again because he might not know exactly to the letter what Briggs is going to do, but there's an understanding between the two fighters that they're going to play up these antics for the camera and create hype for a potential fight. I think they're 100% sure that there's that type of agreement behind the scenes between Briggs and Klitschko. So, as much as I'd like to see Amir Mansour fight Briggs, can't see it happening. But if it did happen, who would you guys pick and by what method? Drop your comments below. This is Hatman, I'm out.